The leaves are changing. The temperatures are chilling down. Slot Talk is back after a summer hiatus. We'll talk about why it's been gone for 3 or 4 months. I'm your host, Dan DProxima, and as always, I'm joined by my better half. He is Brent. Brent, welcome back to Slot Talk.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Oh yes,
I know I haven't seen you on YouTube. But
yes, I've been on hiatus, and we can talk about why I haven't had much of a presence lately, and all that good stuff. The rumors are circulating. We'll get into all that. We'll talk about where Dan has been. It's really not that mysterious.
Okay, excellent. And we'll talk about. I went to Vegas. Yes. I went with SD Guy and Diana and Albert and many other people under the sun. I went to Vegas. We can talk about that. We can talk about an upcoming trip that I might have. We can talk about G2E, which I went to in Vegas.
And we can talk about why I wasn't there.
Yes, exactly. We can talk about all that. So we have all this stuff coming up in the show today.
G2E, I want to focus a lot on the show about G2E because you went out there for the Global Gaming Expo, got to play all the fun new games that are coming out later this year and next year by all the different manufacturers, as I understand. And I know I have a bunch of games that I wanted to ask your opinions on, so we'll get into that. Real quick before we get started, I want to thank Jeffrey Blackmer for our very cool Slot Talk logo with our caricature pictures that we showed.
Yes, I love those. Yes,
I used that in our little teaser video last month. So thank you so much, Jeffrey. That was pretty damn cool.
Yes, I enjoyed them very much. They were very spot on, I have to say.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get right into the meat of the show. What do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about me, or you want to talk about G2E?
Yeah, let's talk about you. So Dan, for real, that you, I know some of this, but many of the viewers don't know. You have not been publishing to YouTube as much as you have been in the past, and you also did not go to Vegas with me and SD Guy and Diana as you might have in the past as well.
Yes.
And you have also told me privately that you are not going to go to the casino for the rest of the year. So explain to the people where you've been and where you're not going.
Sure. I'll make this as quick and sweet and painless as possible. So last winter, and then again this May, Patrick and I have purchased a couple investment properties, condos up in the beautiful White Mountains of New Hampshire, and we've been renting those out, and we've been basically just managing those on our own, and it's been requiring quite a bit of extra effort that I would normally have dedicated to YouTube, slot videos, going to the casino, etc. So basically, any spare moment that I have is spent, basically upkeeping, renovating, and managing the condos that we have up there. So that's probably about 80% of the reason why I haven't.
And remind people who Patrick is again.
Oh yes, he's my beloved, still not husband, partner.
I was going to say, so when is he proposing?
Yeah, and now that it's legal everywhere, I think that one of our last shows we were suggesting that the Supreme Court still had to announce that decision, but now that it is legal, I don't know the answer to that. You'll have to ask him sometime.
Right? It's like people ask me the same thing too, and it's like just because we can doesn't mean we have to. Like,
right? I think we're just happy, doing our own thing, no obligations. We're very tight. We love each other, but I don't know, the marriage thing I don't think is essential as a next step. We're fine.
Right. I can tell everybody that my marriage will happen once the prenup is done.
And once you can get a marriage license by that weird woman that grants.
Yeah, fortunately we don't live in Rowan County, but
yes.
crazy people. Crazy.
Yes, Kentucky for you.
Anyway, so what's the other 20%?
Anyway, so the other percent is that I've been to Vegas 2 other times this year with you or with my family, and so it's not like I haven't been going to Vegas, and I keep track of my losses on my website, DProxima.com. You all can go out there and see how much I have lost this year. And quite honestly, it was just, I haven't won. It's been 18 months since I've left the casino with a profit, or even like close to being even. And I realized that, I wasn't getting the bang for my buck, the entertainment for my thousands of dollars that I put in. And I felt as if a break would be a good thing, not because I don't have the money. I have plenty of cash to spend at the casino. I just choose not to feel as though the money is not going to good use, perhaps.
You
or at
stopped
least not
having
giving me.
Time.
Well, When I did go to the casino, my last trip was at Biloxi, Mississippi, and I had an awesome time with my family. I gambled a lot, and I got invited back for free rooms, and I actually had a really good time. But not in retrospect, but toward the end of the trip, I was just losing and losing and losing and losing and losing, and it just kind of got old. So now, as I say this, I can't wait to get my ass back in a slot machine seat and press buttons. But in my personal best mental state, I think I will enjoy it a lot more with a few months off, and I'm quite certain I will be back at a Las Vegas casino or Atlantic City casino or Foxwoods or maybe the new casino in Massachusetts that opened up January 1st. I'm pretty sure. It's more like a can I do it type of thing, and I know that I can do it, and so it's sort of like I put myself out there, prove to yourself, Dan, you can stay away from casino for 3 months. And then again, it's not because I'm over my head or anything even close to that. It's just I feel like that's just like a proper step to take at this point.
Okay, cool.
So along with that, I've sort of taken a step back from the YouTube stuff, but it doesn't mean I don't watch the videos and follow along on Facebook. And I still keep in touch with you and Brian and everyone else that I corresponded with, maybe not to the full extent that I was prior to it, but I like to keep tabs once in a while.
Okay. Sounds cool. How's
that for a long, short answer?
Well, it's good, and I also think that it's worth noting at this point, we did take a little bit of a break from Slot Talk, and that was in part due to the fact that Dan had, really nothing to say Slot Talkish wise at all, and I hadn't been on any trips lately, so there wasn't a lot of news in that matter. But I think a lot of people, and I just want to speak on your behalf, Dan, this show is on Dan's channel. He does all the editing. He usually lines up the guests if we have anybody. And we were doing it monthly for a long time. And when you do it monthly, you get the guest, you get the show, you line them up, you do the show, you edit the show, you get it out there. And by the time you get it out there, it's time to get another guest. So it's a constant churn. And I think it got a little old for Dan. And I understand why. If I was doing all the editing and all the producing behind the scenes, I would too. So Slot Talk is going to continue, but it's not going to be every month. It's going to move to probably an average of 45 to 60 days. I won't say it's bi-monthly. We're going to do it when we want to do it, but it's not going to go away. And I will say, if it ever does end, that we will let you know that it's ending. We won't just let it die like something.
No. So, and to go along with your point, I'm sort of a perfectionist when it comes to my channel. I put a lot of effort into each of my videos. You all know my intros, and even any Slot Talk that you've seen, it's not to toot my own horn, but I think it's pretty well put together, very professionally done, and I take great pride in that. And I knew this summer and early this fall that I wasn't going to be able to do that, and I don't want to push out a product that I'm not happy with. So I finally, things are slowing down, our rentals are slowing down, and our seasonal rentals are moving in. So this winter, I will be all yours.
Excellent. Sounds good.
Let's talk about this. So you went out there the last weekend in September, right?
Yes. September 28th through October the 1st.
Yes, and you were there with SD Guy and lovely Diana Ivani, and you guys hung out with a few other folks too.
Yes, and actually my partner also came for a while as well. So we had a good time, and he got to gamble with SD Guy for the first time in his life, and that's going to be on SD Guy's channel. Actually, we did a triple or nothing where we all put in $300. I can't believe my partner Jay, who's a notorious cheapskate, he also put in $300. Diana put in $300, and SD Guy put in $300, and we picked 4 machines, high limit, and we tried to triple or nothing on all 4 of them, and you'll see what happens.
Why did you do triple or nothing instead of the infamous double or nothing? It's
an extravaganza. SD Guy has these extravaganzas. They're like contests. I don't know if you saw the previous one where he pulled like 10 slots out of a hat and then had to call me for one of them. They're like little contests that have rules, and you have to follow the rules to a T. So even though on balance I would probably prefer to double or nothing, the rules specifically stated triple or nothing, but the bets were set up in such a way where if you are going to win on this slot, you're probably going to triple or nothing, because we're only putting in $300 into a slot and betting approximately $20 a spin. That's like 15 spins if you get nothing. So you have to hit a bonus relatively quick. So if you hit a bonus, you're going to win something. It's very hard.
Right.
not to triple your money when you're betting $20 a spin.
Yep. So you each picked a game. Can you tell us what game you picked?
I picked you laugh. It's so hard to find high limit games. And I didn't want to pick something we've done in the past. So I picked a game called Golden Blossom, which is an IGT game. It has like a loot line at the bottom. It's interesting. I won't say much about it because I don't want to spoil what happens on it. But it was a fun time. And we all, I forgot the whole thing. We had this thing in the contest where SD Guy had these coins, and we each had an identical set of 4 foreign coins. And before each slot, we had to find a body of water and throw the same coin as a wish into the water and wish for money. That's what the rules said.
That's fabulous.
That's SD Guy. He
thought of video of this coin tossing.
Of course.
Oh, so when can we see this? When on his channel?
I don't know. I saw the unedited. Well, I guess it's the edited version, but not the finished version. He showed it to me privately, so I know it's done-ish.
Oh, cool.
I don't know when it's going to be out, but just watch SD Guy's channel. I'm sure you'll see it. Anytime you see extravaganza or casino realness, that's what it is. It's look for that one. You'll notice because it's the only one with my partner in it.
I can't wait.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Even I will watch that one.
Vegas was very fun. I will say that I lost the first 2 days miserably, and I wasn't having a very good time at all. The last 2 days, I got a lot more bang for my buck, and I eventually did hit gold status at MLife, which is good because that's what I said I would do. And everything was paid for. I ended up being about a $3,500 loser, so it wasn't that good. I got some good videos, but not a ton. Like my trip in May was a lot better. Yep. And the convention, I'm glad I went, but I don't think I'll go back. And I think the reason why is because it felt like a chore. Like okay, we have to go to the convention today. We have to go there for this. We have to go there for that. And it got old after a while. Like,
well, let me ask you this: you notoriously like to sleep till 6 p.m.
Yes.
So how did you able to get your ass out of bed and get to the show?
I couldn't, and I also had the car, so other people were depending on me, and also Jay was there too, and I can't sleep till 6 p.m. when Jay is there too. So
I see.
We did have a good time, and I will tell you that for the most part we could freely video around wherever, and we could take video of all the really good slots that we wanted to show off or send to Twitter about or whatever.
We're going to show a clip of one of those games shortly too.
Yes, we are. I wanted to really quickly though say something quickly that I wanted to quickly say something quickly that. I'm not going to single anybody out, but there was 1 or 2 companies in particular that did not allow videotaping on their floor, but most of the companies were, and I don't get this. I have to say, if they're listening now, I really want to challenge them, because the people that are like me who love their products would love to tweet about them and show them off and put them on our channel and say all sorts of good things about them, or at least a buzz about them. The people that maybe are spying on you, maybe trying to see what you have coming on down the pipe, and so that they might copy it. Those people will find a way to video it, whether they have a spy cam or something in their glasses or whatever. If they want to see what you've got, they'll find a way. The only people you're penalizing are the good people like me who are just fans. So I don't think that's a good policy to have. There was one.
Not only are you a fan, but you're also probably one of the largest promoters of their slots, right?
Right. And like I said, I just think that it's a bad call because there was no other slot section in the entire convention that had security guards coming up and stopping people from videoing, except this one company in particular. And they're a good company. I love them, but I think it's a bad call. I think that next year, if they do it again that there's no reason for it. It's out there in the public eye, and anyone who wants to take your ideas or get video of them, they're gonna find a way to do it. The only people you're penalizing are people like me who are just there as a fan, and there's nothing more. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox now and talk about GT.
Can I put a spin on that question real quick? So which company was perhaps the most pro? Let's show you what you got. Film away. Have a good time.
Hands down, Aristocrat.
Okay.
And there were no security guards in that section. I even got a key from one of them because I think Rex, SD guy's friend, had a key where we could trigger the bonuses. It was a wonderful time. You could freely video everything and tweet about it. They even had a little section where you could get on the Game of Thrones throne. There was that iron throne that they had, and you could sit in it. And if you tweeted about it, then they would give you a free gift. And so it was a great social media buzz campaign, and I really thought they did a great job at that.
What was the free gift?
Other companies could learn from them. I'll just say that.
What was your free gift?
It was a TED toy, because there's a TED slot possibly coming out, and I don't know how it's ever going to pass the gaming license, because there's so much double entendres in it. Like they have.
I heard that they actually toned it down from the original version that we may have seen.
Possibly, but they have the word ass, but the S's are spelled with dollar signs. Like on a slot.
2015.
Like, okay, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I say the word fuck, bitch, whatever. I say whatever I want, but I know, right? On a slot, I was just taken aback by that. But if Showgirls can be on a slot, I guess this can too. So
did you actually play Ted? You got a chance to?
I did play Ted. Yeah, I believe it's on SD Guy's channel actually, or it's in one of his Casino Realness episodes. I played Elvira. I played the new Willy Wonka, which only had one bonus in it, so they're still in production with it. I played the new Simpsons. I played lots of good stuff. Game of Thrones, Downton Abbey, the new Walking Dead. By the way, if you don't know, SD Guy's in the new Walking Dead.
Yes, he is.
He's a floating zombie head. Perfect for him. He's dead and he's underwater. It's perfect.
Which is supposed to represent Woodbury? Is that right? Or the other place?
Yeah, Woodbury. By the way, I texted SD Guy and told him we're taping tonight. So he may text me and to try to jump on at any moment. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
Hey, but you do have one slot video that you want to show us from G2E, right?
Which one was that? Oh, yes. Oh, the new Willy Wonka. Yes, the new Willy Wonka. Yes. Now, this
there's another one too, but sure, Willy Wonka works.
Well, which one was it?
Cirque du
Cirque du Soleil. Oh, yeah, the new Cirque du Soleil. Yeah.
We can script this at all, of course.
Right. We can take it. Let's take a look at the new Cirque du Soleil.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yes. Upgrade.
All right.
Oh, so it's gonna change in the wild? Wow. That's gotta be a big win. This is 152. Oh, that was good. Well, I think as you guys can tell, and I don't know if you could see the top of the huge wheel there. This is a huge game, absolutely. Guy named
massive, like size-wise, or like complexity. Okay.
Oh well, no, not complex. Well, I guess it is complexity. Complexity-wise, there's a lot of different things going on. But I thought they did a really nice job with this game. It's a massive unit on the casino floor. That was the theme this year at G2E, ladies and gentlemen, was bigger and taller and wider. Everything was like that. It wasn't just tall. I mean, I'm kind of getting used to that now. It was also wide. There were all these scientific games machines that had wide screens where they had the main screen and then two screens on the left and the right. And it's just it's like a unique experience. And I don't know how in the heck I'm ever going to video anything like that, but I'll try.
I'm sure you'll do a great job.
Yes.
So you played Cirque du Soleil. Good bonuses.
I did. Yeah, there's quite a few bonuses on it. You can see the wheel at the top spinning around that gives you your bonuses or free games or whatever the wilds that are added to it. Whenever the guy comes out and does his little pose or whatever, you get wilds added to the reels. So that's very fun. What else? Then, like I said, there's the new Willy Wonka, which I already have on my channel, but we'll show a little clip of it right here.
You should have brought your shawl.
All right, we're here at G2E.
The gobstoppers and bonus symbols?
Yeah, you only need 3 of them though. We got 4.
Free spins?
You're right. They only have 1 bonus. Now this game is not complete. This is not real money. We have this is a $5 bet, not real money. And we're gonna. It's so interesting. No, the game is not complete. There's only 1 bonus currently. It's the Wonka bonus. It's not video friendly, but we like the screens. They look amazing. Yes, go. I just had a $900 win on $5. Of course, I missed it.
Did you cash out?
No. No. We need this to grow bigger, grow bigger, grow bigger, grow bigger.
Yeah, yank that shit up.
And now
yank it up.
The pays are very cool because they.
Oh, it's like Wonka in outer space.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that.
No, it pays wherever you get the pays. You get the pays. Stop! 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 Stop!
Okay.
Oh my God,
that's really good, right?
I think that's really great. But see, it's going to start over there. 5,000 a line. Look how much I won. Look how much I won.
Yeah. To me.
Watch how much I won. Oh my God, $1,100. Yes. Yes.
Try to my left hand. Oh, get it.
All right.
So this is another one of those games that's really wide at the top.
Yes, Willy Wonka is beyond wide because, and not only that, in the bonus, the reels, as you saw, they continue to grow outwardly,
right?
Which is, they don't just grow up, they grow outwardly, which is amazing to me. This one looks very interesting. It's so funny because both times I triggered the bonus unnaturally, but the bonus itself was natural. And both times I got like $900 and $1,100 wins. So
really,
and it's a $5
max bet.
$5. Yeah,
yep.
$5. Now,
so do you think that was just really good luck, or was it somehow?
I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could. That's a question I wish I could ask them. Like, what were the paybacks set to?
Right.
I have to imagine they were not up to standard. They're probably above where they normally are. But who knows? Yep. Yeah.
I can't wait for that one. That's the one I'm most excited about. Did you have a chance to play the new Goldfish, I think?
Yes, the new Goldfish. That's on Diana's channel. We went. Okay. Scientific Games was nice enough to have to provide an escort for me so that I could go around and video the games. Thank you, Molly. Appreciate that. And that was wonderful. The new Goldfish is called Goldfish Deluxe. It's on Diana's channel. I think it's also on SD Guy's channel. They brought back the old fish food bonus, which I like. The turtles are now good, by the way. They give you a mystery pick. They basically open up another box. So whatever they pick something else for you.
Nice.
And the Goldfish bonus it's a little jackpot station-esque from Monopoly, where if you pick every win that you get, there's 5 fish, and you pick the one with the starfish, that locks in a multiplier for the remaining spins that the starfish gives you. So you could lock in a 7 times multiplier and possibly win a lot of money or something like that. So it looks very, very fun. I liked the look of it, and I liked the sound of it. It didn't look like Goldfish 3. It looked more like our Goldfish from back in the day, which I liked.
And the other one I was going to ask you about that I didn't talk to you about off camera was Austin Powers. Did you play that one?
Yes. Have you been watching my channel, you bitch, or what?
Apparently not.
Yes, I got all the video from the new Austin Powers. I showed all the features. Now, I would like to say that apparently Austin Powers was featured last year as well. That's what I'm hearing. And Seamus apparently has it on his channel. But my video has all the features, which his doesn't have. So that's why I put first look, because it's the first look at all the features. So don't come to me and tell me that somebody else had it first, because they didn't. Okay, never mind.
Are you allowed to use that term, first look?
It's the first live look.
There you go.
Yes. Oh no, it's not live. Wait a minute, it's demo.
Oh my goodness. We have to define all the terms.
Yes, it's not live. It's not. It's Memorex.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you
So
get
any
that
other
joke?
games you want to talk about at G2E?
I don't know.
What was your favorite? Like, what game are you dying of
Oh, okay.
G2E games that you want to go back and play in real life?
Share.
Oh, so
The new Share. It really, and it's so funny too because yes, it was so well done. I really they like the. Here's the thing. The thing I liked about it is there are credits on the wheel, but even the credits don't suck because the credits are they're
Large?
what they should be for your bet, and then you got a multiplier that's going around the outside of the wheel.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yes, so you can win some money in the credits. So that's good.
Who makes that? Is that Aristocrat?
No, that is Scientific Games actually.
Oh, cool. That was a nice
Yes, I
title
believe
for
it's
them.
Valley actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yes. It's sort of like Titanic in the way it looks and sounds and there's the wheel with the bonuses on it because there's 4 bonuses I believe.
So sort of Michael Jackson-esque.
I'd say more Titanic-esque
Okay.
because and I say that for a reason because there's 4 bonuses on the wheel. Titanic has 4 bonuses, and the way the wild reels come up looks very much like the wild reels in Titanic as well.
Did you hear about the Titanic this week?
I did not.
So they were diving down to view the Titanic like they do once in a while on those submersible submarines.
Right.
And they actually found out that the pool is still full. Sorry, that was a joke. Okay,
I was gonna say like
a
I'm sorry.
joke.
It took me a second. I was like, "What?" Like,
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at my own jokes, but that was a funny one.
I guess, yeah, that's so funny.
Is it too soon? Too soon to joke about Titanic?
Yeah, too soon, Dan. Yes.
All right, sorry.
So that was it for G2E. So it was a fun time. I got lots of video from it. I wish that all those had been my wins, but they're just fake. And for all those people saying, there's a lot. I saw a few people complaining that my channel is just filled with nothing but demos lately. You're right, because that's what I got when I went to G2E is all these demos, and I make sure that I note them as demos in my videos, so you know that they are not real money. You know.
So let's talk about real money. You must have played for some real money while you were there. What was your best hit?
Oh, my best hit. Towards the end of the trip, I don't have this to show right now, but I have some live play of it. I played slot ski, and I played for like an hour on the same $100, and I got it up to like $300-400. It was wonderful.
Nickels? Nickels?
No, I was actually playing pennies, and I know you're gonna laugh. SD guy also complained that I wasn't playing in nickels, that I was playing in pennies. But I like to play in pennies because they're more fun and they're bigger numbers and they look bigger on the channel. And
I know you love everything big.
I do love everything big. Look who I'm with, yeah. So it was a fun time on slot ski because I got to recycle my money, which I didn't get to do earlier in the trip.
And I finally those older games let you recycle money a lot better than the newer games.
Yes, and not only that, I also got the Russian house bonus, the dome bonus, and I picked the 20 times finally. Which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't help you. But if I got 20 times multiplier, which was awesome.
Nice.
And I got a big win out of it. Yes.
Cool. But you also have a video you want to show us of another game.
I do, yeah. I don't know if many of you have seen this this game. It's called Fire Pearl. There's a video on YouTube of this. It's called Insane Hand Pay Fire Pearl. It's by a lady named Dinah, I think. She won like $6,000 on a dollar bet, and so ever since then I've been trying to replicate it. And usually when you pick, you can pick the most volatile option where you get 2 to 20 games with the highest multipliers. Almost every time it's 2. Like it's 2 or 3 or 2 or 3. That's all you get out of this stupid thing.
Yeah.
So I was at the airport leaving Vegas.
Oh God.
And I got this bonus that you're gonna see right now.
All right, let's take a look.
All right, we got another bonus on Fire Pearl. So I tried the most volatile one, and I tried the next to least volatile one. So, Jesus, let's go. Usually gives me 2. Yeah, we need over here. We need high number. Not 2. Yes, go. Oh my God. Oh, that's good.
All right, so you're saying don't give me 2, don't give me 2. And that's the multiplier or the quantity of free spins?
The quantity of free spins. So it gave me 14. 14. Oh. Yes. And I was expecting 2 or 3. And I had previously gotten this bonus about 10 minutes before, and it had given me 3. So, yes, 14 spins where almost all of them have 5 and 10 times multipliers is just phenomenal. So I will tell you that I don't want to oversell this. This is not a hand pay. It's going to be coming up on my channel. It's not a hand pay. It's not even close to a hand pay, but it's a big win for the fact that I'm betting $1. I'm very happy with it. So
I can't wait.
It could have been more, but I'm happy with it.
All right, so that's probably on your channel now, right?
Yes.
Did you happen to run? Sorry, back to G2E real quick. Did you happen to run into any of our friends that we had interviewed on a prior slot talk, like Dan Scrimenti or Jeremy or any of those folks?
I did not. Jeremy was there, and he was kind enough to text me his phone number and tell me when he was going to be in Vegas and when time I could meet him. But I was too busy on the day that I could meet him, and he was stuck upstairs the whole time, and I just wasn't able to get with him. And Dan Scrimenti, I didn't run into the entire time that I was there. He may have been there. I'm sure he probably was, but I didn't. I wasn't able to run into either one of them, actually. So, but hello if they were there. I hope you had a good time.
Well, let me show a quick clip from a video that I'll post very soon, or it's probably already up, but check out the link in the description below. It's from Hot 7, the Blade Stepper 3-reel game from WMS. I finally got 3 flaming 7s, and as you know, or for those of you that have seen this game, it spins the middle wheel, which is the highest paying ones. You could win up to the progressive amount, which is usually over 10,000. And I think the lowest you can win is $250. So anyway, watch this quick clip. I'm not gonna show you where it lands, but this will be a teaser, and then you can go to my channel or go actually after this video is over. You can actually.
So we're gonna be
teased. How I made out.
We're gonna be teased by the flaming 7 inches.
Yeah, flaming 7 inches. Yes, thank you for that. Well, let's take a quick look at the clip.
All right.
It's on there too. Let's see what we can do. I'll take that. Nice big pot. All right, so that didn't tell you a damn thing, but as you can see, the wheel is slowing down, and you can maybe guess where it's going to land.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Yes, that's probably the best hit that I had all year, and it wasn't a hand pay. Unless I count the one hand pay I got when I was playing with you and SD Guy in Vegas in May.
Yes, I know, right? And I'm the one who got the W2 for that. So thank you for reminding me. That's the only hand pay I've gotten. But I'll take it. I really don't care at this point.
That W2 will not pose a problem for you.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So any upcoming trips for you?
Yes, I am.
Have to live vicariously through you. Wake up.
I know, right? I was up early today, and usually like I said, I sleep till 4 o'clock. I'm actually going to be the next slot talk. I'll be able to talk about this hopefully. I'm going to take a trip to close right outside Pittsburgh with Slot Chick. That's her name on YouTube, Slot Chick. She's a really sweet girl. They have the machines that I want to play that I went to Canada for. They're right here in the United States. They've got Into the Good Witch, Follow the Yellow Brick Road, Wicked Riches, and beyond that, they have lots of old WMS games like Slotsky, The Cheese Caper, Airplane. Nice. I can't even remember half of them, but SD Guy gave me a whole list, and I'm gonna try and talk that bitch into coming with me too. And hopefully we're going to go there and just have a grand
our next slot talk, we'll have a full report of how you did on these games.
I'm hoping because yes, I'm hoping yes.
Try and get some. We'll promote Slot Chick's channel too if she can get some video.
Oh yeah, so by all means, yeah, go over to for real. Slot Chick has some great wins.
Awesome.
She really does, and she always comments on our show. So hey, Tressa, nice to see you, so to speak.
Yep.
And I can't wait to go and gamble with her and just have a grand old time. So
that'll be awesome. So will that be before or after Halloween?
It's hard to say, but probably after. I'm thinking like the first week or so, maybe the second week in November or so. I'm gonna have to get off on a Saturday, which is not always easy for me.
I wish I could go. I could go. I suppose I could go. The problem
By the way, I just want to tell you on the air right now, I want to tell you this. I talked to her on the phone today. She wants you to go.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I could drive there.
Yes, you could.
Boy, that would break my rule that I would play for the casino for the rest of the year, but it would be fun.
But here's the thing. I think that Dan, SD guy's going to kill me because he's like, okay, we need this. Oh, God. He's going to think I'm enabling you. I can hear him now. I'm not. Fuck you, SD guy. I'm not enabling shit. Dan is a big boy. Dan did not go overboard. For real. You would be with us. And so I feel like, I'm going to tell you the truth, Dan. I feel like you get into trouble when you're off gambling by yourself. That's when you get into trouble because you start fast playing.
Let's not call it trouble. Let's just call it losing faster.
Yes, you fast play a lot. I think if you were with me and Slot Chick, that you would have a lot more fun. And just like we could do some group play together. We could do some. There's a lot of nickel and quarter denom. We could do some, gamble together and all take turns. Like it would be a blast. And we could room together.
You got my interest peaked. And I do have $850 in Southwest Airlines credits, and I know they fly into Pittsburgh, so this could work.
And I am driving there, so I could pick you up.
Oh, even better. Can you get a convertible?
Huh?
Oh, you don't have a convertible?
I did the convertible in Vegas, and you can see me on SD Guy's channel driving around in the convertible.
Nice.
But I don't know. Whatever. They aren't all that are cracked up to be. Can I just tell you guys while I'm on the air? The funniest part about the convertible was we were coming back from the convention and we had been approached all day by people who were fans of our channel. Hello, fans, if you're out there. Me, Diana, and SD Guy. And Rex Lee, from Entourage, is with us. And he's SD Guy's friend. And he's this really sweet guy. I gambled with him, throughout the entire trip. And he's in the back of my convertible. And he played Lloyd on Entourage. He's on ABC's Young and Hungry right now. So we stop at a stoplight. And this straight boy who's next to us rolls down his window and says, "Oh my God." And I think he's looking at Diana. Like I do. Like I think he's looking at Diana like, "Oh my gosh." And he goes, then when he said, "Is that really you?" Then I'm like, oh shit, he's talking to Rex. So, and the fun, like Rex had his sunglasses on and everything. I couldn't believe that this guy still recognized him. But the guy's like trying to get his camera out while he's at the stoplight while we're driving away. It was so funny. Like I couldn't believe it. He's like, "It's for my girlfriend." Sure. Yeah.
I got a chance to hang out with him last year, and we must have been stopped a half dozen times just walking through the casino. It's pretty cool to be around someone that is on TV and just experience what they go through on a daily basis,
Right. When we on the last night when we went to play some airplane high limit over at Cosmopolitan, we had to walk over there. We passed these really, really hot, they're either British or Australian, but they stopped us and they were all about taking pictures with him. And Dan, they were so gorgeous. Like they just ridiculous. Like they make you and Pat look like chopped liver. Like
thanks. All right, so maybe or maybe not on our next episode of Slot Talk, I will have some other footage to show you from Pittsburgh, but we'll see if Brent can be as persuasive as I think he might try to be over the next few weeks to get me there. Yes. It wouldn't be enabling. I want to make it clear. I would go on my own free will.
Yes, and you would have a good time. You would gamble with us. We wouldn't let you go off and fast play on your own.
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. All right, shall we leave it there?
Yes, sounds good.
All right,
hope you guys enjoyed it.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Pumpkin. And happy slotting.